in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Mavia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever, and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds,
better keep an eye on Mavia because Mavia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Mavia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Mavia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Mavia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight.
Ouch.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Mavia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief, and the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur.
Sky high!
Bang! Peter Mavia is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, Mavia has really figured the animal out here.
He's going to ascend the cage. Up high.
Oh! Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Oh, look out!
Crash landing.
Oh! George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Mavia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage. Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here.
Superplex from the top!
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic.
Oh, he flips that around.
Take it over!
Go for the win here!
And easily kicks out of the count.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. These two going strike for strike, it seems.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down.
Oof, good punch.
Nasty.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air. Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Mavia has an answer for the animal.
Lift off.
Mavia one step ahead. Headbutt. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Mavia. When you consider that Mavia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Mavia just dominated the animal with that one.
Now heading up the cage.
To the sky. Oh!
Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's gotten back.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
And you can see the arm getting absolutely wrenched here.
Expert strategy coming into play now.
Able to punch his way out.
Oh, absolutely brutal.
Oh, no, I think they may have busted him open, guys.
What a counter. Some folks call Peter.
George is tied up here. Oh, that might have just broken something. And George is laid out. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here. He wants it one more time. Mavia can taste it now. Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
Peter Mavia now with the upper hand. And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the high chief. Fist directly to the gut.
And Steele isn't looking helpless anymore.
This could be a good chance for Steele to get some distance and rethink things.
He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming.
When a man like Peter Mavia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Mavia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his trying to go for it again.
Jarring impact.
Dishing out the big guns once again. And he is telling the referee to open the cage door. He wants out of there.
And I guess he's out of here, free and clear.
His exit plan just got cut short.
And now a struggle at the cage door. Was never going to be an easy escape. But wait. Ooh, there it is. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Mavia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Mavia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Mavia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced